Welcome to Vedanta Bhakti Pravachanam channel. In this channel, we have seen Sai Satcharitra up to 21 chapters of different experiences of the devotees who have approached Sai Baba. In this chapter 22, Saint's Mission, we have seen before that the purpose or object of divine incarnation is to protect the good and destroy the wicked. But the mission of the saints is quite different. To them, the good and the wicked are the same. First, they feel for the evil doers and set them on the right path. They are the Agasti to destroy the Bhavasagar, or the sun to destroy the darkness of ignorance. The Lord dwells in the saints. In fact, they are not different for him. Our Sai is one of these who incarnated for the welfare of the devotees. Supreme in knowledge and surrounded with divine lustre, he loved all beings equally. He was unattached, foes and friends. And kings and paupers were the same to him. Here, his prowess for the sake of devotees, he spent his stock of merits and was ever alert to help them. But the devotees could never approach him unless he meant to receive them. If their turn did not come, Baba did not remember them, and his leelas could not reach their ears. Then how could they think of seeing him? Some men desired to see Sai Baba, but they did not get any opportunity of taking his darshana till his Mahasamadhi. There are many such persons whose desire of Baba's darshana was not thus satisfied. If these persons believing in him listen to his leelas, then first of milk will be to great extent satisfied by the buttermilk. Even if some persons went there by sheer luck and took Baba's darshana, were they able to stay there longer? No. Nobody could go there if of his own accord, and nobody could stay there long even if he wished. They could stay there so long as Baba permitted them to stay, and had to leave of the place when asked to do so by Baba. So everything depends on Baba's will. Once Kaka Mahajani went to Shirdi from Bombay. He went to stay there for 1 week and enjoy the Gokulashtami festival. As soon as he took Baba's darshana, Baba asked him when we are returning home. He was rather surprised at this question, but he had to give an answer. He said that he would go home when he ordered to do so. Then Baba said, go tomorrow. Baba's word was law and had to be obeyed. Kaka Mahajani therefore left Shirdi immediately. When he went to his office in Bombay, he found that his employer was anxiously waiting for him. His vimanam, the manager, suddenly fell in. Hence Kaka's presence was absolutely necessary. He had sent a letter to Kaka at Shirdi, which was redirected to him at Bombay. Babu Sahib Dhumal. Now listen to an opposite story. Once Babu Sahib Dhumal was going to refer for a case. On the way he came to Shirdi, he took Baba's darshana and wanted to proceed to Nifad immediately. But Baba did not permit him to do so. He made them to stay at Shirdi for a week or more. In the meanwhile, the magistrate at Nifad suffered intensely from pain in his abdomen, and the case was adjourned. Mr. Dhumal was then allowed to go attend to his case. It went on for some months and were tried for your magistrate by 4 magistrates. Ultimately, Mr. Dhumal won the case and his client was acquitted. Mr. Nimorkar. Mr. Nana Sahib Nimorkar, Vatandar of Nimor, an honorary magistrate, was staying at Shirdi with his wife. Mr. and Mrs. Nimorkar were spending most of their time to the masjid with Baba and serving him. It is so happened that their son fell ill at Belapur and the mother decided, with Baba's consent, to go to Belapur and see her son and other relatives and stay there for a few days. But when Mr. Nana Sahib asked her to return the next day, the lady was in a fix and did not know what to do. But her God Sai came to her help. By leaving Shirdi, she went to Baba, who was standing in front of Satya Swada with Mr. Nana Sahib and others, and prostrated at his feet and asked his permission to go. Baba said to her, go quickly, be calm and unperturbed. Stay comfortably at Belapur for 4 days. See all your relatives and then return to Shirdi. How opportune were Baba's words? Mr. Nana Sahib's proposal was overruled by Baba's decree. Mule Sastri of Nasik. Ratna Sagnihotri Brahmin of Nasik by name Mule Sastri, who had studied the 6 Sastras and was well versed in astrology and palmistry, once came to Shirdi to see Mr. Babu Sahib Bhuti, the famous millionaire of Nagpur. After seeing him, he and others went to Sai Baba in the masjid. Baba bought various fruits and other things from vendors with his own money and distributed them to the persons present in the masjid. Baba used to press the mango at all sides so quickly that when any person received it from Baba and sucked it, he got all the pulp at once in his mouth and could throw away the store and the skin forthwith. Plantains were cleaned up by Baba and the pulp was distributed to the devotees, while the skins were remained by Baba for himself. Muley Sahasra was a palmist wanted to examine Baba's hand or palm and asked him to extend the same. Baba ignored his request and gave 4 plantains to him. Then they all returned to the Vada and Muley Sahasra bathed, wore sacred clothes and started his routine duties, Agnihotra, etc. Then Baba as usual started for Lendi and said, "Take some geru. We shall today done saffron colored cloth." None understood what Baba meant. Then after some time when Baba returned and preparation for the whether he would accompany him for the arati, he replied that he would see Baba in the afternoon. Very soon Baba sat on his feet, was worshipped by the devotees and arati commenced. Then Baba said, "Get some dakshina from the new Brahmin." Bhuti himself went to the Vada to get the darshana and then he gave Baba's message to Muley Sastri. He was sorely perplexed. He thought in his mind that I am a pure Agnihotri Brahmin. Why should I pay dakshina? Baba may be great saint. I am not his dependent. But since a great saint like Sai Baba was asking for dakshina through a millionaire like Bhuti, he could not refuse. So leaving his routine unfinished, he forthwith started the Bhuti to the masjid, thinking himself holy and sacred, the masjid otherwise. He remembered at a distance, and after joining his palms through flowers at Baba, then lo, all of a sudden, he saw no Baba on the seat, but saw his late Guru Golap Swami there. He was wonderstruck. Could this be a dream? No, it was not. As he was wide awake, but though awake, how could his late Guru Golap be there? He was speechless for some time. He pinned himself and thought again, but could not reconcile the fact of his late Guru Golap being in the masjid. Ultimately, leaving off all doubt, he went up, fell at Guru's feet, and then getting up stood there with folded hands. Other people sang Baba's Arti, while Muley Sastri chanted loudly in Guru's name. Then, casting off all pride of caste and ideas about sacredness, he fell flat at his Guru's feet and closed his eyes. When he got up and opened his eyes, he saw Baba asking for dakshina. Seeing Baba's blissful form and his inconceivable power, Muley Sastri forgot himself. He was extremely pleased. His eyes were full of tears of joy. He again saluted Baba and gave the darshana. He said that his doubt was removed and that he saw his own Guru. On seeing his wonderful Leela of Baba, all the people, including Muley Sastri, were very much moved and they relayed the meaning of Baba's words, "Bring Geru, we shall don saffron colored garment." Such is the wonderful Leela of Baba, a doctor. Once, a Mamaltadar came to Shirdi with a doctor friend of this. The doctor said that the deity was Rama and that he could not go before a Mohammedan, and so he was unwilling to go to Shirdi. The Mamaltadar replied that nobody would press him to make a vow, but asked him to do so he could come and give the pleasure of his company. Accordingly, they came to Shirdi and went to the masjid for Baba's darshana. All were wonderstruck to see the doctor going ahead and saluting Baba. They asked him how he forgot his resolve and bowed before a Musalman. Then the doctor replied that saw his beloved deity Rama on the seat and he therefore prostrated before him. Then as he was saying this, he saw Sai Baba there again. Being dismayed, he said, "Is this a dream? How could he be a Mohammedan? He is a great Yoga Sampanna avatar." Next day he made a vow and began to fast. He absented himself from the masjid, resolving not to go there until Baba blessed him. 3 days passed and on the 4th day, a close friend of his form, Khandesh, turned up and with him we went to the masjid for Baba's darshana. After the salutation, Baba asked him whether anybody had gone to call him, so that he came. Hearing this vital question, the doctor was moved. The same night he was blessed by Baba and he experienced the bliss supreme in his sleep. Then he left for a town where he experienced the same state of fortnight. Thus his devotion to Sai Baba increased manifold. The moral of all the stories mentioned above especially that of Pule Shastri, that we should have firm faith in our Guru and none or none else. More Leelas of Sai Baba will be described in the next chapter. Bow to Sri Sai. Peace be to all.